So I'm sitting out in my car, getting some fresh air. It feels pretty nice down here this afternoon. Not to mention, if any of you guys are claustrophobic and you can't stand to be closed or confined in a small area very long without having panic attacks, you can let me know in the comment section. I have panic attacks, but genuinely something has to trigger them, and it's usually tight places. And I'm not in tight places that often. So anyways, I'm out here in the car, and sorry about the background noise. So why am I on here? Well, because I want to share some things that I'm really feeling. The last 2 evenings, I've been feeling a certain type of way, really. And I'm referring to this whole thing with Iran and Trump, right? I'm just going to get to the point. I'm not going to stick around. I'm just going to tell you what I feel. I believe something is going to be very significant in about 2 or 3 weeks regarding Iran and the United States and Israel. And I can see Trump and Benjamin in a office, like they're having this meeting, and they appear to be face to face. And I keep hearing Trump say, no, 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 you can't do this. You can't do this. Stop doing this. I've already bailed you out. I've already wiped your ASS. And now I am in this predicament. And then BB's like, we can't stop now. We need to keep pushing. We need to go further. Let's conquer the world. Is his attitude, And I see something, there's some type of agreement BB wants Trump to sign or agree on it. And I see Trump saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I don't know if it's in connection to Iran. Well, it is in connection to Iran, but I don't know if it's about Lebanon. There's so many Middle Eastern countries that could be affected, right? But it could be actually Iran, probably. But I'm not going to set that in stone. But what I'm seeing is Trump is saying, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Benjamin does it anyways. Okay, excuse me, he does it anyways. And I keep hearing Hiroshima, Hiroshima. No, I don't think it's going to be just like that. It's going to be detrimental. Well, the lights come on now. It's going to be detrimental if it happens. Now, and what I was reading on was the power plants in my last video, right? I said I didn't think the power plants were going to be hit in the next 2 weeks. People were like, oh, you said this and so. Well, I was talking about the power plants. But anyways, I'm not God. I don't know. I could get something wrong. And that's possible. But I see BB doing something that Trump told him not to do. And he does it. Whether it's a large nuclear explosion, whether it's just an explosion, but it's going to have repercussions. Okay, it's going to, oh my God, it is. And I see things happening in the summer here in the United States. You may think it's calm. So April feels to be a trigger moment. April, first part of May. But then you get into June, maybe July, things may seem a little calmer in the West. But then all of a sudden something so significant, it's a backfire, happens. And I feel like it's going to be here in the United States. I mean, it could be Europe or even the UK, honestly, but it feels to be here in the States. And it's really odd because I keep seeing Trump's son, and it's not Junior. It's not Trump Jr. It is the other son, not Barron, the other one. Oh my goodness. he has a sister, right? Like a biological sister. It's like 2 of them by the same mother. I don't know his name. Eric? Maybe it's Eric, but I'm not sure. I'm seeing a small, thin, taller man. It could be either one. It could be either one of his sons, I guess, because they're both there. He has 2 that are kind of thin, tall, but it's not Barron. And there's something is going to happen. Okay, it feels like payback, or it's something. I say in the summertime. I don't have a timeline. Something could happen to, I'm just going to say, to either, to someone. I'm just going to say that without putting it out in existence. That's what I think. I think there's going to be a warning shot or an actual something fatal that could take place. And it could be, you know, one of the sons or Trump himself. I'm not sure, honestly, but it feels to be connected to the 2 sons in some way. All of this can come off the timeline. Of course it can, if people make the right choices and the right decisions. But the problem is they're not. BiBi is not. He's going to keep wanting to press forward. You know, this ceasefire in Iran was working out until they went and bombed Lebanon. Now Iran's like, nah, it's not part of the deal. What are you doing? Anyways, April feels significant and the summer months feel significant. I feel like something is going to happen. Trump says, no, don't do it. BiBi does it in some way. He goes and does it anyways. And it's going to come back into the States. Okay. Now, on the economy, as I've been saying, it's a chokehold on us. Okay. You can go back and watch my videos. You be looking out in the summertime. You think right now things look calm and the gas prices are just going up a little bit. You just wait. Oh, this hasn't even touched the United States yet. On a economical level, you just wait. I'm sorry to say it. Summertime, midsummer, the economy is going to be rocking. We're going to have the after effects of what's going on in the Straits of Hormuz and Dubai and these oil refineries that are getting shot up and blown up. It's going to come back. And Iran knows that that's their chokehold. Okay, guys, I got to go in.